You know what? I feel like some Highlander plays. I know some Highlander will do me some good. Can't be playing Yorm too much. Gotta keep moving on. Oh, how cooked am I from a scale of 1 to 20? Pretty cooked. Pretty fucking cooked. Lovely. Don't like that. My god, look at that June. The June. He's gonna be dodging everything. That bulk in Last Stand's gonna be like a pain to me. I want that for like, what is it? Some Elims. That is probably what I'm gonna go for one thing. That's definitely something easy that you can get to, but you can only get 2 perks if you really do it like that. Sucks, but it's part of the game. Can't complain. Let's go. I'm gonna go B. Cause I got 2 assassins, that one guy. Fine, dude. I guess I'll get points later. I could beat that guy. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Cover.
You captured Zone C.
His is just there. I gotta respect it, dude.
You lost Zone A.
I understand, you know. You like to be patient. Okay. Can finish the work. See, if I was playing Yorm, that would be a different story. He would be changing his playstyle insta. Ooh, I don't know if I should go help. You know, now he's starting to get ticks on. That means there's a berserk up here. Yeah, I always hate fucking assassins, dude. It's so hard to fucking see.
You captured Zone A.
Alright. Bring up B right now, but they'll help on A. Oh, the goat himself's going back up there. Holy shit, I gotta go help him. Ooh. Good. You're not gonna move. Nice. Try a new LCC. Even better. This guy protected me like a book. I like him. He loaded up faster than Chrome. I didn't get that symbol. That's funny. He refreshed that page.
You lost Zone A.
I'm gonna rush C. 2 should be heading to C. I'm not gonna lie with y'all. I joined this guy's Discord thinking, oh, this is gonna help me do a 12-man. Okay. Good shit. I'm just gonna get him. And
You captured Zone A.
just gonna hit the rip. Okay, I run. Bye bye. This is gonna be one. Hey, alright, I'm not feeling boys. Look at him. I see a speck over there. Is he gonna dodge? Light? Zone. Light. Patient.
It was at this
Nice.
moment he knew he messed up.
Tommy panicking hard. Should just dodge light or dodge heavy. But I guess let me start rambling. Let's start rambles. Last time I rambled, probably never posted the videos or made them. Probably edited them, but then I deleted them, thinking wasn't good enough. But let me tell you, it's me talking about my welding journey, the process of learning welding. I will not lie, it's getting to a point where it's like getting hella frustrating. I don't like the fact. Oh my god. Mm. I dodged that. Ooh, those iframes are so nasty, bro. But mostly my journey didn't really post a lot of it, just mainly just me talking about how I was usually, how I was going up with welding. Had to restart a couple of things, heck, had to redo a phase. It wasn't fun. It's the second phase too. It was the second phase I had to redo. Hopefully when it gets to the next phase, I'm not really like worried. I'm hoping, not even hoping. I'm gonna seize the opportunity, make most of it. And what I do is I'm gonna seize the opportunity to make sure I know I'm doing better. Whew! Blender! Ain't coming back. Nice. Dude, that's such a nasty little turnover. That's so nasty. I'm doing 3 and 5 too. I'm thinking I'm doing more as much as I can, bro. But not gonna complain.
Zone C.
But it's going as well as I expected. I went from doing horizontal to vertical, getting the vertical down, or after getting horizontal down, I got vertical down. If I got vertical down, I went to the other plates. Let me tell you, it's different, but it's better than I thought it would be. PUG, I love that. Had to try it. Had to get used to the kick.
Enemy rally. Enemy team is breaking.
Good stuff. What's that I can do? Let's go, teammate. Took out the scent. That's all I need. They're gonna get that red though. That's somebody's in the sea. I'm gonna head straight there to help. But back to what I was saying. It's
Your team is breaking.
not as bad. My wells are coming out cleaner.
Your team rallied.
The more better I get, the more I learn. Because after I had to put my beads just right, is when I had to start understanding how to, like, what you call it, shall I say, figuring out. Ooh. Oh. I ain't gonna let that slip, homie. You've been on my list. But I basically do the root. What the root is what not even supposedly, it is supposed to be the foundation in which you're supposed to work on or work off of, because you're taking these two pieces of metal and you're putting a gap in between. It can be a 332 gap or a 1/8 gap. You can look these up. I'm just explaining. But once you have your gap, because if it's a 1/8 gap, you're going to run your amperage colder, around like 70 to 75, to make sure that the metal or the beads stack just right. If you don't stack them just right, then you're basically sitting there just stacking nothing, or stacking zilcho on, what you call it, just stacking zilch in general. Because if it's too hot, you open the keyhole, and the keyhole is very vital. Heck, I watched this guy, or where's my teacher, just posted a video showing this 2G position. 2G pipe is what it's called. Look up Tulsa Welding School, 2G pipe, and one of his videos might be there. It's not my teacher, but it's a different instructor of another I literally just had the word in my brain and it just disappeared, but of a different Tulsa school. And it's amazing how these guys can, like, literally start the stick welding and boom, just get to work. Like, they get to work like it's nothing. I'm like, man, I'm gonna get there at one point. He kept dropping like some vital importance, like, man, so he drops it around 70 so he can control the keyhole where it's not too hot. And then it started getting me to remember about my own pipe, on how my keyhole was going too large and I wasn't paying attention. Heck, a couple of the pipes I did, I'm mainly doing the 5G position, preferred most likely for me. Shit. But I personally like it because I find it a little bit more, I guess, easy, but at the same time difficult. It's good to learn that position either way. So I'm gonna try to do the 2G, especially when it comes up to next week. I'm just only doing 5G because that's what my teacher taught me. I have 2 teachers for this phase, so he taught me that. If I ask my other one, he probably might tell me to do it in the 2G position. And I don't understand for the terms like that is that it's around like 2G is horizontal, 3G is vertical, 5G I just think it's just pipe or something. I gotta still ask them about that position, but I know about just those 2. But I think it's called 5G just because it's all around and it's like it's on its side and you have to go from under to up. Because if you go up to down, that's how your welds are, what you call it. They're no good welds. That's all I gotta say. They're no good welds. But if I go back to what I was saying on that part of that front step, basically, like if you go to, god dang. But I like to use that word a lot. To what we were saying earlier. After you put in the root that is supposed to not only tack weld your pieces together, allowing it to be straight or just making it where it doesn't move when you're trying to do everything else.
Zone A.
Like, it allows you just to get started.
Zone C.
He gave me some really great advice for the pipe, but I'm gonna stay on the whole ordeal. So? Okay, I'm not gonna do anything. Oh my god, dude.
Zone C.
My god, dude, that one low light. It was worth it, I guess. Don't have my teammates sitting there forever. But after you lay the root, you do the root pass, typically with another 60-10 to allow you to just have another root pass. Just basically allows you just to have that form. I'll leave y'all to it.
You captured Zone C.
Ooh, nice. Okay. Oh my gosh, dude. But it goes to say, once you understand everything, it gets to a certain point. It allows you just to like get better over time. That's what makes the game. Whereas that's what makes rolling fun. Because every time I start like to see that my welds are gonna get better and better, puts a smile on my face. Like the teacher says, I'm getting really close, especially on my 5G position pipe. Why y'all pushed up so far? But I'm really happy. My word. I'll do it again. I'll do it again. Oh, don't run.
YOLO!
But after you do the whole, oh nice. Ooh. Before, after you do the whole root pass with that, or the fill, all right, you do the root pass, fill. The fill you want to use a 70-18 rod, but I feel like it's gonna be different on the field. I can't wait to find out. You're a weirdo. Okay. All you have to do is be a wall. I'll leave the rest to you then. I'm not wasting my time on something I don't need to.
You captured Zone A.
Bro. I'll leave it to him, bro. He's 1 HP in a fucking dream. Do it.
It was at this moment he knew he messed up.
But basically, nice.
Lost Zone C.
Yeah, keep emo spamming, kid. You can't beat.
Lost Zone A.
I can't beat you without revenge too. That's what makes it more fun. That's what makes it more fun. But you like about 2 layers depending on what you want to do. Because for horizontal, what I like to do, I actually like to use my 60-10 root pass as sort of like a little saving grace. Like a bite the bullet, last chance, have fun move. Because I like to do a hot pass, something I don't really worry. I just basically say, fuck it, let's just ump the amperage. Add more to it. It's like, after I ump the amperage, nice. Nice. I don't fear that man.
Defeat.
I'll just say that. But after, or back to what I was saying, after you mess up the 60-10 or get the mill 60-10 part, what I like to do is that there's a bump there, right? I use that bump to my advantage. So instead of like buffing it back down, because we're supposed to grind out the root, because like after you do the root, Bella, come here, now. But after you do the root, you have to grind it out to get the flux out. Once you get the flux out, you're going to, or after you grind it down, you can wire wheel it, brush it, make sure you just get the, the material that is not milled out of it, but usually we'll grind it down not to be super thin, because the 60-10 rod is very aggressive. But you'll grind it to a point where it's nice and controllable, so that once you do the root pass, it's nice, clean, and it fills up any holes that you did leave out. with another 6010, but it leaves a a mill hole for me. So I use that to my advantage. So instead of just like, saying, oh, I'm gonna grind this down, then do like 3 fills, sit there and waste my time going bevel to bevel or side to side. I'm gonna use that to my advantage. I'm gonna do a nice little quick hot pass, fill in that metal, or go quick, but not so quick that the metal doesn't have a chance to like fill it in. But I need that metal to fill in those 2 spaces, because like I said, that 6010 is gonna just fill up that little gap, or that 6010 is in the middle, has that bulge in the middle, and have 2 valleys to the left and right of it. That 718 rod is gonna be the fill-in, and not only that, it's gonna burn just enough to where it melts into it, but not melting it, to where it sticks together. But I don't want to melt it so much that it actually messes up the side, because there's a certain code that we have to follow, a parameter, because we can't go 1/8 of an inch outside, or 3/4 of an inch outside of the bevel, or no, outside the, I think it's outside the bevel or outside the those corners, because there's the edge, and basically what you're supposed to do is make sure that you can get to the edge without going over it. And well, I sometimes do it by accident. I don't try to. I'm definitely going to try the 2G pipe this upcoming weekend to see if I can beat that. It's not going to be fun. I'm going to be using a lot of rods. I'm going to be walking back and forth. I'm going to make sure I'm hydrated too. But it's going to be very enjoyable. But after I fill in or do a hot pass, making sure I don't get those sides messed up, next is basically the fill. Oh. There, boom in the blender. Ooh, spicy last little clip. I'm sorry, they go silent there. I just had to put this man. Ooh. Yo, you two stop messing with each other.
Round 2.
But after you get your hot passes, make sure you chip the flux off. Make sure you get the material off, because that's the whole point. You just gotta make sure you wire wheel it. After you wire wheel, you make sure everything's nice and prepped, clean. Ooh, nice. That was close now. Ooh. Patient. Ooh, the double dodge. Do it again. But after you get that nice and set up, now's the cap. Because that's like I said, I'm not trying to fill up the space, because I'm trying to get to where it's nice and flush with the edges, if I can explain that. So that when I do my cap, I can not only melt those corners into it, it allows me to make sure I can watch those puddles. Because being able to watch my puddles is what's going to matter the most. Nice, this guy's nasty. Had to try. But after being able to watch your puddle and watch it where it blends in with the metal, it makes it a little bit easier. Because for the cap, for horizontal, you have to do it 3 times. With vertical, you gotta go left and right. I'm not gonna lie, vertical is pretty easy. It's a lot better than doing horizontal, because you have to make sure you're nice and straight, everything's paying attention. You gotta make sure you're not messing up. Ooh. He's locked in. I back dodge that. Need to stop backstepping.
Victory.
But you basically lay in a straight line, or you mix the bottom, because you have to go slightly above it, because gravity will naturally bring the puddle down. But after you get a nice straight beads along that side, it allows you to basically just start focusing on laying the groundwork. Because the groundwork is what's most important. He's gonna let those rip. Nice, I should just let it rip. Nice. But after you go a little bit above the... It's about to rain. After you go a little bit above it, literally next part is that you go a little bit above the toe of that weld that you just did for the second cap, and you basically ran your beads like that. And after you're done, it's supposed to, like, what is it? Overlap, because if it has a valley, that actually shows as a weak weld. And if it doesn't have any, like, if it has a valley, that means it just shows it's just weak. And the x-ray, it just shows. Heck, let me tell you, most of the things I've been doing, I've been watching myself, and everything's controlled by what you use for amperage, what you use in general, and how you use it, the heat, how cold it is. If you go on cold steel, everything matters. Down to the temperature, down to moisture, down to wind. It's really wild how welding is. But before I make this video go any longer and having to cut a little bit, I'm gonna go ahead and call it, because it's basically doing the third part. It's literally the exact same thing, but you're getting the top bevel, going slightly above, making sure getting the top bevel set up nice and easy, so that you can run them beads across. And then boom, you got a 2G position, welded nice and crispy. But I'm gonna bid y'all adieu. Have a great one. Shaka blah.